Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today is going to be my June 2022 budget and cash stuffing. Got a little bit of cash over here on the side I'm just going to wiggle away. That is for cash envelopes and my savings challenges, and obviously I will get into that. And I have everything ready and set up for you. There's a couple of changes to this month which I will get into as we are talking. I did in advance, sorry if this video is a little bit choppy. I've got a bit of a cold still as I'm filming this. I'm going to have to keep cutting bits here and there so I can, you know, cough and not have it annoying you. So sorry if it's a little bit choppy in places. I'll do my best to not be annoying. Right, so get this ready. I'll zoom you in and then we can get started. So this month we are being paid on the 1st of June instead of the 3rd. So normally we get paid on Fridays once every 4 weeks. However, because it is a bank holiday on the 3rd, because it's the Queen's Jubilee, we are getting paid a couple of days early on the 1st instead. So we're still getting normal pay because each of the store personnel teams worked really hard to make sure that we still got the correct amount of money for this pay. And considering I've had holiday and sickness included, I was only 3p off my normal average of £1,050, so this month I got £1,049.97, and that's just 3p off what my usual lowest is. Like £10.50 is like the lowest I normally get paid, so I'm just 3p off, and that's just because I accidentally swiped out a bit early for one of my shifts, and because I'd already left the building they obviously can't pay me for time that I'm not in the building. So yeah, it's not a bad amount considering, like I said, I had holiday and sickness. I didn't think I was going to get more than 1,000 to be honest, so very happy with that. So going down to my cards, as you can see I've got two different sections. So normally on my main card I have my bill subscriptions and my fun money. However, because I've got a Chase account now, which I'm sure a lot of people in the budgeting community have got now because of that refer a friend for £20 scheme that they've had going, I'm actually going to use my Chase card because you get 1% cash back on all of your purchases for a year after you've opened your account, and already I've got I think £1.20 from cashback in literally like the last 2 weeks, so that will obviously add up. So that's a really good scheme to have going for a year. So instead of me spending money and not getting any cash back on my normal card, I'm going to have a Chase card. I've just got to remember to use it now, so hopefully I won't confuse myself too much. But my main card is going to be bills and subscriptions, and this month I think it's going to be £138. So I think in my last video I had mentioned that I should have one more O2 phone payment coming out. It never came out my account, so I went back and looked like the bits I was writing down as I was cancelling my contract, and they said that after the 19th of May I should get another bill plus a 14-day something or other. I can't remember exactly what they said, so I think I might get billed twice this month. So just to be on the safe side, I've budgeted £60 aside for that, and obviously then when that day comes around and either I've been billed twice or just the once, if it's just the once, that other £30 will go into my Chase account, and if not then obviously it will come out. So I'm budgeting £138 for that this month, and my fun is going to get 113, which is how much I had left over once I'd allocated everything to all of my accounts, my savings, cash envelopes and savings challenges. So that's how much I had left over. That is unbudgeted, but I've budgeted for it, if that makes sense. So going into my savings challenges, my general and emergency are done with these challenges that I made for myself. So this month my general is going to get 60 and my emergency is getting 40. I couldn't remember what the number was as I was doing that then. So I'm going to cross that on my emergency one. This is 20 and this 20. So this is only a £500 saver challenge. I want to have £4,000 in my emergency by the end of the year. I probably am not going to be able to quite accomplish that, but honestly it's completely fine. I will work around it. I see general is getting 60, so I could do the two 25s at the top because there's a lot of 25s in this one, and that's 50, and then I'm going to do two 5s to get the 60. So I really need to start checking off some more of these bigger ones on this one. So this is for £1,000 into my general. It'd just be nice to have 1,000 plus in my account at the end of the year. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But those are the amounts that are going into that. My holiday is going to get 107. So the next holiday we are planning to go on is to go to Orlando, Florida, which we were supposed to do a few weeks ago, but because of everything with my dad's health at the end of last year, the start of this year, it got changed to next year. And in a way, like I said before, I'm very glad that that happened, because I was barely able to walk when we would have been going. Thankfully, I was able to walk a bit more during the second week of where we would have been away, because we ended up going to Centre Parks, and as you'll see in the videos from the holiday vlog, I was walking all right. Don't get me wrong, I've still got quite a severe limp going on at the minute, but we're doing all right at the minute. I just would have really suffered in Florida. So we are going sort of summertime next year, so I've got about a year or so to save up, and I think we're looking at about £4,000. That is including my spending money. So as you can see, obviously I'm not far off. I think between now and us going, even if I just put £100 aside, I should have plenty. So we'll see what happens. Right, anyway, retirement is going to get 10, and gifts is going to get 30, because I've got nothing in there, because I got my Father's Day gifts in the past couple of weeks. So I've got my dad's Father's Day present and my stepdad's Father's Day present, and I got their cards months and months ago, so I don't have to worry about that. But that is my savings. And then just going up here to my savings challenges, just so I don't forget to fill this bit in, because I'm notorious for forgetting sections. I have £128 going into my saving challenges this month, so that is part of the cash stuffing I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, so in the cash envelopes section, I am doing £10 in my fun money. Medication is going to get 10 because I had to go and collect some the other day, because I suddenly realised I've got literally none of my tablets left, and I do not want to be off of my medication, because my head will be extremely sore and painful if I suddenly come off of them. So thankfully I remembered to put them in on time, which very happy about that. So an extra 10 can go in there. Outings, we're not going to put anything in there this month, because I have an outings in cash and on my card. So it's getting quite a high amount so far. So I think by the time I've allocated all my money, I think between the two of them I have about 560, somewhere around about there, which is an awful lot of money. So I'm just going to skip it just for this month, because I wanted to get some more into my saving challenges. My camera is going to get 10, laptop's going to get 20. Jodie's waiting for the time being. I'm going to do 0 because I've got 40 in there. Ideally I only want to save up about 200, unless, you know, anything else is mentioned between now and the end of the year. I'm just going to aim for about 200, but I'm just going to skip it just for now. My purse is going to get 10, and my rollover from last month from my food shopping was £20, because I had £24 left, and I might have dipped into that a little bit in the next couple of days had I not getting paid as early as I am. But because we got paid a couple of days early, I had 24 left, so we're going to save that 20 aside. My second card is my digital and sinking fund. So obviously I track each of these individually in my Erin Condren planner. Little quick peek there. I track every single thing that I purchase, because I'm notorious about making sure that my money is being spent correctly and I'm not overspending, that I haven't taken too much out of one category or not. So I track every single thing, and I've done that now for about 2.5 years, and it's such a habit that I do now. It's not even a chore like it used to be, so I'm just so used to it. So right, let's see, this month we're going to do 180 in food as usual. Takeout's going to get 20. I did so well last month for takeout. Like, I actually have £2 left in my takeout envelope, which is almost unheard of, and it's pretty much because we were away for a week, so I didn't get any. Dining out is going to get 16 because Nicola and I went out to dinner just before we went to Centre Park, so it was my turn to pay. I had £54 left, so I'm just going to round that up a little bit more, so if we do go next time and for some reason I want to pay instead of letting her, I'll have enough to cover it. My car is getting 40, so I'm going to keep trying to put 40, maybe more, in the car envelope each month, just because obviously that's more, it's quite a high expense one really, but £40 at the minute seems to be working, so we'll see how that goes. Fuel I'm going to do 20 because I actually only filled up the other day and I've still got 21 in there. I worked out that a full tank for me is about £50 at the minute, and it used to be no more than like 42, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine, we can rebuild. Toiletries is going to get 18, fashion is going to get 10. I didn't spend anything in fashion last month at all, and again that's completely fine. I am wanting to save up in one of my saving challenges so I can sort of redo a lot of my wardrobe, because a lot of my clothes are weirdly sized, or I've had them for so long now that they're just not the right shape anymore, so I kind of want to do an overhaul. The miscellaneous folder envelope is going to get 10. Christmas also going to get 10. Disney and AVG get 7 a piece because I worked out that £7 a month is enough to cover the annual fee, so that's going to just be 7 for the time being. My dentist is getting 10. I've actually moved my appointment from June because trying to get the day off work has been a nightmare. He's done the rota and it seems that I'm off that day, but because of my foot injury and everything, my hours keep getting changed and I'm only getting told what my shifts are for the week on the Monday. So at the minute I'm off on the Tuesday that I needed, but that could all change Tuesday morning, so I just moved the appointment to when I've got a week off next. So I was like, we'll just move that, so we've got a couple of months now until that. And condoms only going to get 5. I actually do have £10 coming back to this as a refund because I had a little issue with one of my purchases and I'm waiting for the money to come back through, but at the current moment I haven't got it, so that will actually be £15 when that comes through. But just for the purpose of this, so I don't get confused when I'm looking at the numbers in my account, I've just said there's 0. And lastly is another £10 into outings. I forgot the thing was called. That brings that to £400, which is a lot. So that is now all of that done. I'm going, dropped my pen. I'm not doing well today. Okay, so I'm now going to go through writing all of the new totals and then we can get on with the cash stuffing. Right, so I am back to do my cash envelopes and I'll move on to the saving challenges in a minute. I've also just noticed as I'm putting this money out, my fingernails are absolutely disgusting today, so really sorry if that was on camera just a minute ago. I've washed my hands multiple times since I've come home from work, and yeah. Anyway, moving on. So up first we have fun money. So in here we currently have 50. Yeah, got 50 in there at the moment, and I am adding in a 10. I have a lot of 10s for this stuffing, like there's loads of them, but that's fine, we don't mind that. And I'll obviously fill all of these in afterwards off camera because you guys don't need to see me doing that. So medication has 5, that is also going to get a 10. Outings, I'm not putting anything in there, but it's nice and chunky. My camera should have 90 in it, going to double check, so that's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that is getting another 10. So the good news is a lot of these were slightly folded from last month, and they've all nicely flattened themselves out. I don't like bent money, it just does something to me. So laptop should have 100, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and that is getting 20. So yeah, the idea is I kind of want at least £400 for a new laptop. This is now 120. That's fine, it's going to be a slow builder. Again, the camera I want is like £500, like a really good one, and it would last me hopefully quite some time. But it's going to take me a while to get that, and the camera you're currently watching this from, because that's what I'm filming on, is a digital camera. I don't use a phone, I use a camera. It's doing the job completely fine at the moment, but yeah, I just want a better one with a flip screen. So my rollover is pretty chunky. This is sort of everything that, well, I say it's sort of everything. This is all money saved from my food shopping over the last 5 months. And I think there was £40 one month because I was really good and I barely spent any of my fun money. So not doing bad in there. And I've now got another 20 to go in there, which brings that to £200. So this is just like leftover money, which I have not allocated this year. Some part of me really wants to just go out and blow it all, but we're not going to do that because we are a good person and we're not going to go and stupidly spend all of our money just because we can, even though I really want to. I also have to put 10 in my purse. Here's my purse. Obviously I do this bit off camera because if you watch any of my early videos like 2 years back, I was notorious for showing off all my bank card details. So yep, so that's had a nice little 10 in there. That is that now done. Right, now we go on to the savings challenges. Now I'm going to have it this way round just because the envelopes are facing this way, but I will cross stuff off later just because I can't, having it round this way, I don't know why, I struggle with the envelopes. So obviously none of the saving challenges are wrote down on here apart from the amount, so I always use a little sticky note just so I remember what is going in where, and then later on obviously when I've put the money in I can then just go and cross off what I need to. So first up is the rainy day fund. That is going to get a 10. So we've currently then got 40, and as I've said in all of my videos prior to this, I don't have any allocation for any of these at the current moment. I do know I need a new mattress at some point, so that will probably come from one of these. I want to get myself a new tablet because the one I've got doesn't have a lot of memory in it. That will probably come out of here from somewhere. The only one I do know is one at the back, which I'll get to in a minute. Oh, my voice went really weird there. Anyway, so the roll the dice one is getting 11. And I think we've already got 11 in there from roll the dice. Yeah, we've already got 11. Oh, there you go, it's getting another 11. I'll take that one. So now I've got £22 in that one. This one I will actually show you. So this is the savings alphabet one. I haven't done this one for about 2 months. I had a bit of money spare, so I went with the word media, which comes to £32 this month. So that is a chunky one. Oh, so now we've got a lot of coins in here, so what I might end up doing is seeing if my dad wants some of my coins later. So £32, I guess the final 2. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, £51 in there. I've only done 2 words, so that's a good little one. And again, the reason I like these zipper ones is because if you have coins, then I can't fall out. The surprise one for Budget With Us UK, I scratched off another 10, so this one is also going to get 10. And I haven't done this one for a little while because this one, it's not a priority as such one for me, this one, because it's just a scratching one, and obviously once I've used this I can't reuse it, so I'm just using this if I have extra left. My lucky clover is going to get 10. Because this one's in £5 instalments, I'm just doing this as like a £5 one. So we've got 20 in there so far, and again I get another 10. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in that one. Right, so then the next one is going to get 15, so I decided to do 4, 1 and 10 on this, which brings me to £15. That gets a 10, and my last 5, that is 20, 30, 40, 50, £55 in there so far, which that's quite a nice amount. Now the £2 coin drop, I don't really like having coins in my envelopes if I can help it, so this one was just a slow builder of one, so I'm just doing like £5, £10. I might actually just do £2 at one point, but at the minute, because I've got some money left over from my budget, I'm going to give it another 10. So what have we got in there so far? We've got £16. And I've got £26, so that's not loads in that one, but we are building up to it quite nicely. Now my extra savings one, so this is from Rainbow Budgets. This was a like freebie challenge, if I can get hold of it. There it is. So it's on the back of her thank you card, and I thought, you know, this would be really good. So I'm colouring in each section is £2, the goal is 130, and this one will be spent on brand new clothes for me, and I might even use another envelope as well for extra clothes, but this is what I'm doing so far. Again, I'm colouring this off camera, so this one's going to get 10 this month. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, £28 in there so far. I thought just a little £2 one again, let's see where we get, see what happens. And the very last one I have is going to be £20 in my Parker T Printables one, which is this Summer Vibes card. So each of these icons is £5 and the whole card is £60. So once I've put this other 20 in here, that is that part of the challenge then completely done. So that's my first challenge finished. That's 20, 40, 50, £60. And again, I will colour that in off camera. Yeah, that is my first finished challenge, and it's got this really nice like seasonal vinyl on the front. I'll stick that on the back. So now that my summer one is done, the next up is fall. So it comes with 4 of these, so you got one for each season. So when I got it, it was midway through spring, so I decided not to do spring, so I wanted to do summer out the way, and then I've got 3 and a bit months to do fall, and then again I've got 3 and a bit months to do winter. So I'm trying to get it done like the month prior to the season starting. So I have now got £60 set aside for anything we want to do this summer. So whether that is we want to go for a day trip to the beach, I can use this, or I can use my outings envelope, or I can use both. Maybe we want to go away somewhere and I want some spending money specifically for when we're away, then I have that. Or maybe I just want to treat myself to some summery bits of the house, my wardrobe, like summer items, want to buy my friends something in the summer, then I've got £60 there just ready to go. So yep, once I've decided what I'm going to do with that, because summer isn't actually until I think it's the 21st of June, so I've got that for 21 days. It's going to sit there and I'm not going to touch that, even though I so badly want to. As soon as it gets to the 1st, that here will be taken out, and then I will be replacing it with my fall one. So yeah, I'm really excited. I finally finished a challenge. So I'm going to just keep chatting about this one for a second. So this one I can't touch until the 21st of June, and then I've got 2 paydays in July. I have one on the 1st of July and then on the 29th, and then I get paid again on the 26th of August. So that one will, if I do £20 each time, that will then fill up my autumn one, and then I get actually paid on the 23rd of September, which happens to be when autumn starts. So that one I will start building up for winter, and so on and so forth. So every month I need to put about £20 in here, because I do really want this. And I'm thinking maybe like the winter one, I might get us some new Christmas decorations. I've already started to think about that. Yeah, that is my first challenge completely done. Otherwise, my little binder is getting a little chunky, so I might see if my dad will be kind enough and swap out some of the coins for some notes for me, see if he's in a generous mood later on. And also I'm going to go back and fill them out with my pens in just a second off camera, because you don't need to see me doing some awful crossing out and colouring, because that's just depressing. Okay, so that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are subscribed and got to the end, thank you very much. I always appreciate your views and any comments that you wish to leave. But yeah, that's June done, and it's so exciting. I actually get paid on the 1st of the month, and the next payday is the 1st of July. So this pay has to last me the entire 30 days of June. Normally I get paid once every 28 days, so I've just got an extra 2 days to try and stretch my money a little bit, but we're going to try and be good this month, and we're going to figure it out. So yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a wonderful day. It's actually the Jubilee weekend when this is going live. I'll be at work all weekend, but I hope that those of you who aren't working are having a fantastic time celebrating, if it's something you are celebrating, or you're just having a nice time off work. But yes, hope you'll have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye everyone.